What is up, Schafer&P? We're back here with another podcast. I'm here today with
I'm actually Savisa, but people call me Penny.
Penny.
Yeah.
I'm here with Penny. And so, guys, today we are going to be having a quick, short podcast. She is all the way from?
Msazini. Yeah.
Okay. Let's pace it here now because there's less noise. It can capture your voice. So, guys, I would like to ask you a few quick questions. So, what grade are you in?
I'm currently in grade 10.
Grade 10. How old are we?
I'm 16.
We're 16.
Yeah.
Okay. And if there's one thing that people know you for, what is it?
I definitely just being a bubbly person. Me, I love people. I'm a people's person. I'm just out there, you know.
Bubbly person.
Yeah.
Okay. And are you a Christian? And if you are, could you please tell me how your relationship with God is going?
Definitely, yes, I'm a Christian. I've given my heart to Jesus, or I would say I'm on a journey to giving my heart to Him. I would say we have a pretty good and solid relationship.
Yes.
I'm just working on a few things, to just reach the level that I want to be at with Him, because I haven't got there yet, but I'm working on it. But I mean, I know like Jesus loves me and I love him too, and I think that's all that matters right now.
And relationship status.
Taken.
You take it.
Yeah.
How long has it been now?
About 6 months. Yeah.
6 months.
Yeah.
And how's your guys' relationship been? Great.
Man, I'm not gonna lie, it's been awesome. It's been cool, especially because the person that I am with is he's like an imitation of me, like exactly the same, vibrant, just funny, the sense of humor. We just get along really well, and I would say he's probably my best friend, cause
At least. So let's get into this podcast. Now I'm gonna ask you some questions. A lot of men don't want to ask women. Don't worry, it's not too hard. But it's a lot of things that I want to get from a woman's perspective. Maybe get from our houses is entered. So, what do you think of toxic masculinity? It's fine. You will later the world. It's fine.
it's close.
And what do you think is toxic masculinity?
Can you elaborate then?
So, what toxic masculinity is basically when a man is ovular, was too masculine per se, or they use it, the arrogant douchebag when you say that, or do you believe in like toxic masculinity? What do you think about that?
I mean, if you're masculine man, it's fine,
It's fine.
it's cool. But me personally, I'm not a fan. Well, I mean, you can hit the gym, it's cool, but I just feel like people, like, no offense, because I know you hit the gym,
Okay.
no offense, but I just feel like, when you work out and it's to that extent, it's like you're getting big now. I mean, talking The Rock,
The Rock, yeah.
but I just feel like you're trying to change you, like, especially the people that will be like, they will be boasting about them being buff, me, I hit the gym, I'm the dog, so I'm not a fan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and can I ask you another question? It's a rather trending question that has been going around the internet so far.
Yeah.
Would you rather be in the forest with a bear or a man?
That's a tough one, man.
It's quite trendy.
It let's say a bear.
Why a bear?
I mean, there are a lot of temptations. I mean, being with the man. I mean, depending on the man, but being with the man in the forest, that's creepy, man. Yeah, and like my parents always say, like especially when you're in a relationship with someone, my parents will always say, if you with a guy, there are a lot of temptations when you guys are alone together.
Yeah.
Things can happen, things can go down. So rather be with friends, like even when you're going out, be with a friend so that things that are unchristian like don't happen. If you're picking up what I'm putting down, so I'd rather be with the bear because, I mean,
What is your perception of a bear? Do you think bears are kind, fuzzy, big creatures, or what? What do you think?
I'm a very I like to imagine things, I know obviously a bear is like, man, a bear is gonna kill me. But I like to imagine that it's got a bear that is kind, sweet, fuzzy. I can cuddle a bear. Me, I love stuffed animals, so
And it's fine, bro. Don't worry. You guys can speak. It's fine. If we got mic here, so it'll capture our voice. So don't worry about it. And so yeah, because a lot of bears, if you notice, they can run up to 60 kilometers an hour. They are really strong, carnivore creatures that you know for a fact if you encounter one, they are definitely
gonna go for the kill.
The reason I asked this type of question is so it can show me not what type of woman, but what type of perception you have of men. I understand your perception of you don't want to take a risk. Some men are creepy, understand, but not all men are like that. Maybe 1 out of 10 men, but so you would still prefer a bear that 100% is going to kill you over a man that there's a 10% likely chance that he will do anything wrong.
I mean, putting it like that makes me wanna, rephrase my answer.
Let's just go with what you mean.
But I still strongly do believe that men,
And
men are just men.
And could you give some advice for the youth about dating in this day and age? Because there are a lot of Christians out there, a lot of people that want to get into it, that are rushing, that are like, yes, I want to do this, I want to be in a relationship, I want to be loved, but I feel like they're not ready or mature enough. What is your advice to people who want to date at your age?
I would definitely say, brother, no. You can say no. Be like, some people will be tempted because maybe they think, I'm gonna be offending the guy. The guy's gonna feel like, or people are gonna look at me in a certain way and be like, no, you're too weak to be doing to say no. But you can say no. And for those who are in a relationship currently, my advice is just do it for the fun of it. Don't do it because maybe now you're trying to be serious. Now we're married. Now we're planning our future. Just do it and have fun with your person. Make that partner of yours be your best friend. I mean, start with the little things. I mean, go on an ice cream date. You guys don't need to be rushing things and be phoned, Y'all can go play paintball. Play PlayStation. You don't have to be serious and that committed. I mean, go with the flow, Trust the process. You don't have to rush into things, that. Because, I mean, relationships can lead to, like, a lot of stuff. And there are a lot of stuff that you cannot do when you are in, just dating or whatever. So,
And are there like any type of mistakes you've made in a relationship that maybe other people can learn from and not make those same mistakes?
Oh yes, like 100% definitely.
Could you please elaborate if you're okay with that?
I'm gonna try and
This is a secret place. This is fine. We're not gonna judge you at all.
Definitely there have been stuff that I've done, and to this day I'll be like, yo, I'm actually, what were you doing? This is not you, When you're doing some things to try and impress someone, and be like, my friends have already got into this, so why shouldn't I, I'm not going to blame it on my friends. That's something I always live by. I'm not going to blame anything that I do on somebody else, because it's not like somebody's holding a gun to my head and be like, don't do this, bro, I'm blowing you, So definitely there have been stuff that I've done with, I'm not going to say guys, multiple guys, and I'm like, you know what, this wasn't me, and I am sorry. And there's also this thing, being a Christian, like, it falls in, because I'll do things and be like, you know what, I'm going to do this, and I know it's sinful, but because the Bible says God forgives me, he's going to forgive me, no matter how many times. Yeah. So I'll do the same thing over and over and be like, no, but in the end, he's going to forgive me, And so that, guys, no, cut it out. I mean, personally, with my friend, if my friend hurts my feelings and does something wrong, and they ask me to forgive them, I'm going to forgive them. But doing it consecutively over and over, the same thing, I might be like, no, come on, I can't do this. And on the other hand, God, in Zulu they say, he's there, you're going to do stuff like, and he's going to forgive you, but don't do it deliberately because you know he's going to forgive you. So my advice is just, guys, do dating for the fight. Don't do it for the bad stuff. There are bad stuff that happen. I've done the bad stuff, but I 100% regret it right now. but I'm not gonna live off the past. It happened, and I've asked for forgiveness, and I am in the process of healing and turning away from that stuff. Things that has become my habits. I'm just like.
Also, can I ask you something? A lot of people, when they start dating at your age, because they're not mature enough, they do fall in love with a certain person and they ignore all the red flags that they're told about inside, and they don't see the bad stuff. So, do you think people in general that are young, immature, should just not date at all? Because when you say date for fun, some people will actually try to date someone and then they will actually fall in love with that person, but the person doesn't have the same interests as them or same things as them. So what do you think about that? How should they not?
I wouldn't say don't date at all. Some people, some people are married. They start dating at like 13. I mean, that's crazy, man. That's hard when, and everyone's dreams of but how can I put this? I don't mean like date for the fun, like as in just go crazy now and then do stuff. No, take it step by step, Also, some people they go by this thing called types, So we're dating because this guy's my type. This guy has a tape, and I don't like guys that are bald,
Yeah.
Meantime, we're gonna come across maybe a guy, and guys, I don't like to say this, but some men are ugly, So, I'm so sorry, but like you come across an ugly guy and you be like, no, not this one, But he is the guy, and he's the personality. I'd say fall in love with the personality and not the looks. The personality in someone, and you can see someone who has pure intentions. Like as much as you may try so hard to run away from it, but you will see it. So don't go for the type. I mean, okay, go for your type. Now don't be dating, But it's not always about how the guy is and how he looks and is he famous? Does everyone, if I date him, am I going to be well known, or another thing, is he rich? Is he going to pamper me? I think girls go for that these days. I mean, it's a sad generation, guys. The guys be expecting roses, and then you get the guy that doesn't buy you roses because he can't afford it. Your friends will be telling you, no, man, he's not right. He doesn't love you. He's not. It's not about that. It's about who the person really is inside and how the person feels about you. And you're going to know as much as you try to avoid it, you're going to know that someone does not have pure intentions about you.
You've been telling us all this advice about relationships, which is great. We really appreciate. A lot of people, when they get into relationships, they don't know what they're doing it for. And, like you said, a lot of people look for the physical attributes of their spouses or partners. Do you not think physical attributes do matter? Because, okay, listen, hear me out, okay? So there was a TED Talk I did have. I don't know if you know that guy from Egypt. He was speaking on stage. Same guy. He was talking about these attributes, and he was saying that if your wife or the person you're with, you're not physically attracted to, you will not really, if you're not physically attracted to them, it's not gonna be the same because you're forcing yourself to like them. Sure, personality can make them more attractive. I absolutely agree with that. But also when it comes to first time interactions, you need to be physically sort of attracted to each other. You don't need to be the most prettiest, most handsomest person ever, but there needs to be that type of attraction. So do you think physical attraction in a relationship or finding a person is as important?
100%. 100%. Me personally, I wouldn't date somebody that's ugly. No offense, but I wouldn't, I mean, I have to see the guy and be like, wow, that's cool, man. That's nice, I mean, appearance is, I won't say it's everything, but it's everything, Find someone clean, be clean, smart, look presentable,
Everyone can actually achieve. That's also what.
Very important. So definitely appearance is something. It does count. And I mean, like girls, we have, I don't know about other people, but me, I know I've been like in a couple of relationships, and I don't think one has passed. I have Pinterest boards. I'll be planning my wedding already. I can see everything. And obviously, you're not going to want to plan a wedding and you think about the children and you're just like, my child, what's my child gonna look like if the dad's looking like that, you know? And I mean, you have to take some things into consideration. Although it's a bit of a, you know, like a joke, but appearance does matter, and how the person, how do I say this, presents themselves, you know.
And now I need to ask you a modern day question. This will be the last question. What do you think about our modern women thinking that they're girl bosses, feminism movement, all these types of movements? What do you think about them? What do you think about women thinking now they can just take charge of the households, they can be strong, independent women? What do you think about that? And what do you say about that?
I don't know, maybe most women don't want to hear this right now, but me, I'm on the men's side, you know. I mean, you need a man, guys. Man's the protection of the home. The man brings the warmth to the home, you know. So as much as we want to motivate our women to stand up for themselves, you know, there are certain things where you can be like, you know, there are certain things that I can say that I can do this on my own. I don't need something. But in a home, especially when you go into marriage, I'm not married, but I'm you know, I'm thinking into it. I'm like, a father, let me just place it like this. A father figure is very important. It's vital. Like me, my dad passed away when I was 2. Yeah. So I hardly know him, but no, it's cool. But I've heard that he was a great guy and he loved me, and of which I love him too. But when that happened, okay, can I just share a story? When that happened, my mom fell pregnant at 14. And my dad was much older than her, but and my gran was working for these white people at the time, you know. So mind you, my mom's still in school matric, so they were like, you know what, just take the baby, you go back to school and do your thing. So I was brought up in a white household. My dad died 2 years after that, and then I got this white guy. He brought me up, and I you know, that father figure was I won't say they replaced my father, because I mean that's not possible, but a father figure is amazing. And seeing a married couple, you know, just grow and build a family has motivated me and been like, you know, men, actually we do need them, you know. We do need them in tough situations. I mean, men is the warmth of the house, like I said. Yeah, I mean, we're proud of those women out there trying to stand for themselves and be, you know, all like, I support you in every way, but men are needed in the household, guys. We need our men different.
What's the statistics that show that majority of people that are raised up in a single mother household are most likely to are most likely to become criminals or get into the life of crime, and are most likely to not succeed in life. But you, unfortunately for you, you actually had a male role model, which was perfect. As long as you have a male role model, that's all that matters. Even God is a real male role model that everyone should look up to and strive to be like. So, you know, thank you for coming on the podcast. Any last thoughts about it? It was a quick one. Any last thoughts?
No, just, you know, shout out to the people out there, you know, the woman also, guys, I wasn't, you know, but I'm motivating you guys, be the woman that you are, strive, be courageous, but guys, we have to face reality sometimes, you know. Sometimes we tend to believe that I can't do this on my own, but you do need help. But the help is God, the word. He is the man that you do need, like, definitely. I mean, I'm not saying now you have to go look for men because now you need a man in your life. No, God is the man, and he will help you throughout everything, every stumble. He's gonna pick you up. You just need to let him into your heart. That's all.
Thank you guys for joining this. This was Big Man P, and this was on the channel Schafer&P. I hope you guys tune in.